Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel. First of all, I'd like to say thank you to all my viewers from India, USA, Philippines, and all over the globe. Well, thank you very much for watching my videos and also helping me grow this channel. Well, before we start, please subscribe, like, and hit that bell to get notified for new videos. Okay, so for today's art activity, we are going to do a color wheel hot air balloon. We're going to learn the primary colors, the secondary colors, and finally the tertiary colors. So let's begin. Okay, so this is the materials that needed for this project. So first, I have a template here. This is my my color wheel template, and it's already provided in the link below. You just click on that link to download this template. Alright, so we have a template and an extra paper. This is just a regular printing paper. And we have a watercolor paper. You need a blue crayon, two kinds of pencils. I have a 6B and a regular 2B pencil. Well, if you don't have a 6B pencil, that's fine. Okay, a brush, a scissor, and you need to get a palette for mixing the colors. Okay, and also a ruler. Okay, so first thing that we need to do is we're going to transfer this image onto the watercolor paper. So this is the process. Okay, so with my 6B pencil, 6B is this is my darkest lead. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put some lead on the back of my template like this. So basically I'm tracing this image, this circular image here. I'm just tracing that. You can also choose whichever color wheel you want. Well, for this particular project I'm using the round one. Okay, so you're just going to trace this over. You're just putting some lead behind it. Okay. So I'm almost finished putting lead on the back. Okay, so now I think I'm ready to transfer this image on the watercolor paper. Alright, so first thing is you want to place this circle right about here, like an almost upper left corner. You don't want it to put it in the center. Okay. Alright, so you have to think of your composition. So I'm putting it up right here, and then with my 2B pencil, I'm going to start tracing the line. It's okay if it's not a perfect circle. Okay, now once you place this on top of the watercolor paper, try not to move this paper. Okay, so once you move it, you're going to misalign your drawing, and we don't want that. Once it's there, once it's laid flat, you cannot move it. All right, so now if you want to check your drawing, you have to press this firmly and take a look and check your drawing. All right, so there's some area that needs to be darkened, so you can always go back and retrace that area. Okay, all right, I think it's good. You can always fix this after. Right now I'm doing all the small circles. I'm going to speed up this part, okay, just to save time. So I'm just fixing the drawings. I think it looks good. Okay, so this is the result. Okay. Now we are going to add all the colors here. So we're making a color wheel. So in my old video, I just added secondary colors. For this one, we're going to add tertiary colors. Okay, so I'm going to show that to you on the next step. Okay, so first, I want you guys to get your clean palette and a brush, and we're going to use watercolor. So I got my watercolors ready. So these are the colors we're going to use, just primary colors: yellow, red, and blue. Okay. All right, so I have my primary colors in my palette here. Got my brush. You want to add some water in your brush and make sure it's clean. All right, so we're going to apply these colors, the primary colors, to our color wheel here. So first, I'm going to do yellow. Add some more water. So we have some yellow. Add some more water. Okay. Now, so the placement of this color is going to be up here on the very top of the color wheel. So just fill in this small circle. And try not to go outside the line. Alright, so there is my yellow. Next, we're going to do blue. Alright, before you add blue, you have to make sure that your brush is clean. It's very important to clean your brush, because what happened is if you don't clean your brush and then you went to get blue, what's gonna happen is that yellow is going to mix with blue and it will turn out green. So it's very important to clean your brush first. Okay, so I'm going to my palette and get blue, right? And then this blue goes right here. So I'm skipping a circle. So I'm going to put it here. Okay? Okay, next we're going to do red, and we're going to place it here. Okay, so we're skipping another circle. We're skipping that circle. We're skipping, there's a gap in between red and blue. So I laid down my primary colors first. Now, the next step is we're going to work on the secondary colors. Okay, so we're going to add red and yellow to make orange. Orange is a secondary color. Okay, so since I still have red in my paintbrush, I'm going to get equal amount of yellow and red to make orange. Okay, you see the result when I mix red and yellow. It creates a new color, which is orange. So that orange will go in between yellow and red. Okay, so I think I'm happy with the result. So you see, red and yellow equals orange. Now we're going to make another secondary color by mixing blue and yellow, and the result is going to be green. Okay, so I cleaned my brush again. I'm going to get blue. Okay, I'm going to put blue here and equal amount of yellow. Get more yellow, and voila, we get green. Right? So now green goes in between yellow and blue. Okay, next we're going to mix red and blue to get another secondary color. And I think you know what is the result if you mix blue and red. Right, it's purple or violet. Okay, all right, so this is our simple color wheel chart. Okay, so we finished the primary and the secondary color. Now this time we're going to create the tertiary color. Okay, so I'm going to clean up my brush again. Now we're going to mix yellow and green together to find the tertiary color. Okay, so primary plus a secondary color to create a tertiary color. Okay, so I'm checking my brush again. It's clean. So I'm going to mix yellow and green together. Now we have some green left over. I'm just going to add more yellow to that. And the result is yellow-green. I'm going to add a tad amount of green there. Okay, there you go. So it's the tertiary color if you mix yellow and green is yellow-green. So here's our color wheel with primary colors, secondary colors, and the tertiary color. Okay, now next we're going to create a hot air balloon. Okay, so for the hot air balloon, I'm going to draw the basket, simply just drawing a square, and I'm attaching lines for the ropes. You use ruler to do this. Just carefully draw lines. Alright, for the basket, I'm going to paint it brown. So you can mix green, red, and yellow to create brown. Or just simply add all the primary colors, the yellow, blue, and red, that also makes brown. Okay, now next I'm going to add more blue and green to make a darker shade for the ropes. There you go. Alright, so next we're going to add mountains. So just draw some mountains and pine trees. Okay, this one I'm going to make a washed mountain. I added gray and a little bit of green. And for the mountain in the foreground, I'm going to use a brighter green. Okay, I'm adding more pigment so that it's more colorful. Right, for the pine trees, I'm going to mix yellow, green, this time, let's do some clouds. So we're just making basic shapes, basic clouds, nothing fancy. Okay, and then I'm going to use my scissor to cut them out. And there you go, I finished 3 clouds. Next, we're going to use crayons and then just color the edge of the clouds. There's the second one. So I did 3 different cloud shapes, just to give some different variation. Next, we're going to transfer the clouds on the painting. So what I'm doing is I'm just smearing, you know, the crayons, and you can see here that I'm making like a halo. Okay, so you have to press the clouds firmly on the paper and then smear it. Okay, you can do many clouds as you want.
And this is the finished product of our activity today. I hope you have fun doing this art project with me, and see you next time!